North Korea test-fired a ballistic missile Tuesday morning, with Japan saying it may have fallen into waters in the nation's exclusive economic zone. South Korea's Joint Chiefs of Staff also confirmed the launch, saying in a text message it occurred around 9:40 a.m. local time and was an unidentified ballistic missile. The projectile was fired from North Korea's west coast and flew for about 40 minutes, Japan's chief cabinet secretary told reporters in Tokyo. He also went on to say that Japan had strongly protested Pyongyang's latest provocation, adding it violated United Nations resolutions. Now, South Korean President Moon Jae-in convened a meeting of his National Security Council. The yen climbed against the dollar after the launch amid risk aversion. It would be the 11th missile test this year by Kim Jong-un's isolated regime. North Korea has accelerated its weapon testing program in defiance of UN sanctions as it seeks to develop a device that can deliver a nuclear warhead to North America. It has said it is not far away from test firing an intercontinental ballistic missile with the potential of hitting the U.S. mainland. The launch comes at a time of renewed tensions between the U.S. and China about how best to rein in Kim, with President Donald Trump set to meet his Chinese counterpart this week at the Group of 20 summit in Germany. Trump has said all options, including military force, are available to combat threats from North Korea, in line with long-standing U.S. policy on the matter. While Trump has urged China to do more to contain North Korea, he said last month that Beijing had failed to rein in its neighbor and ally, in comments that came after the death of a U.S. student following more than a year of imprisonment in North Korea. While I greatly appreciate the efforts of the president of China to help with North Korea, it has not worked out, Trump tweeted on June 20th. At least I know China tried. The U.S. announced last week it was imposing sanctions on a Chinese bank, a shipping company, and 2 Chinese citizens in an attempt to cut off North Korea's access to the international financial system. On June 8th, North Korea fired a series of short-range cruise missiles designed to attack ships. Previous tests were a ballistic missiles, including a May 14th launch of a projectile that an analyst estimated had a range of 4,500 kilometers, putting it within reach of the U.S. territory of Guam. The U.S. on May 30th tested a missile defense system that it says successfully intercepted and destroyed a mock intercontinental ballistic missile. The trial was the first intended to replicate the flight profile of an ICBM that could be deployed by North Korea. What do you think? Should the United States respond to the latest missile tests by North Korea? Leave your comments below this video. Thanks for watching.